Okay, so I'm here with Ciarán Smith from Crayonsmith, and you're going to be playing in Dolans tonight. Is your first time Dolans?
First time Dolans? No, we've played here like a bunch of times, and like on the last album tour as well. So I think it might be our first headline here or something. Yeah, but like we really like it here.
Cool. And you just released your album White Wonder, came out last Friday. But we'll go right back to start. How did music in general start from you from a young age?
In general, just like I guess I was always kind of just like I was given like a little toy snare drum when I was younger, and like I was beating that, and then there was a keyboard in the house, and like I just started playing that. But my cousin gave me like a mixtape of the Monkees, and just the songs, the catchiness of the songs, and then when I was given a Beach Boys kind of compilation, and it was just like the melody of the song, so I just kind of just started trying to learn those songs, and then over the years then I just started making up my own songs on keyboards, and then like when I was 16 I learned translated what I knew on the keyboard over to guitar, and that's that, and then the rest, but the rest evolved naturally, but like that's how it started basically.
And so what kind of music did you listen to when you were growing up then?
Growing up, being into keyboards, like you can't exactly play things like on like you can't do Radiohead on a keyboard, if you know what I mean. It's more of a strummy kind of thing. So I was into techno, and the Prodigy were a big influence, like in terms of like the beats and just the kind of weird sounds and stuff. Like it was just kind of new sounds that you weren't hearing in rock music, like and then when I went onto guitar I was kind of got into Radiohead, and then when I was like 16, 17 I got into American music, and it was like Pavement, Grandaddy, Sparkle Horse, all the kind of like the alternative indie back acts, and Elliott Smith, and just anything that had a good feel to it, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, like I was hearing more in like getting a nice feel off American music, like and like the way things are placed in the mix and the headphones and all that I wasn't getting in kind of English music, you know.
Yeah, I was just about to say that you've been compared to Elliott Smith and Pavement and the Postal Service and David Kitt. Are you happy with those to get compared to everyone you used to listen to?
Yeah, like, you know, I guess it's always a compliment to be compared to something that you like, or you know that influenced you on the way up, like, you know. Like David Kidd influenced a lot of people in the sense that like he just had a drum machine and like and acoustic guitar and just or nylon acoustic whatever, and did his thing, like, you know. It's like stripped it right back, and like it just did it to create this little niche, and it was like a real kind of inspired people to kind of just go after the bedroom thing and go like, you don't need a big studio or anything like that, you can do it yourself and make your kind of lo-fi records or whatever. And so to be compared to people like that made you do it in the first place is a good thing, I guess.
And you released your debut album Stay Loose in 2006. Yeah. Was that a big step for you?
I guess, like, you know, everyone, like, people want to do things in their life, like they want to climb Everest or whatever, and like if people go, I want to do a record, and when you do a record, it's like you do one of every kind of song that you end up doing one of every kind of song that you love, like a fast song and a kind of mid-tempo song and kind of like some kind of like something with vocal harmonies or whatever. And putting it out was like, like, you know, can you keep it? Can you maintain a thread across 10 songs? And you put it out there, and like it's because like it got a lot of good supports for me and the band and stuff, and that's it's like a kind of like stepping on an elevator, isn't it? No, an escalator. Sorry. Like your first step is always a bit unsure, but when you do get on it, you hopefully find your way, and then you just progress along the little way you've carved out, like. And
you signed to Out on a Limb last year then.
It was like,
how did that come about?
It was New Year's Eve last year. Well, a lot of the early gigs were with a lot of Out on a Limb's bands on their roster and stuff, so they'd seen the gigs, they'd been coming to the shows, and like we just got very friendly with them. And then when they saw us in the Roisin Dove one night, and they said, we'd love to do the next album with you, and like that was great for us, because like, you know, we could be working with better people, like, you know, it's just like a shared point of view and just very similar taste in music, and it's just it's very healthy, like we feel it's very healthy, like.
And you toured America last year after signing with Out on a Limb. How did you find that?
Yeah, it was great. I played with like a lot of people that I really admired, like Jason Lytle from Grandaddy, because they're gone, like Cassio Tone for the Painfully Alone, and another guy called Mount Erie. He's the guy behind the Microphones records, and he's like just a wizard in the studio. It was great, and so I went from Vancouver down to LA, and like so it was 14 gigs over a month. Great people, the gigs went really well. Like the crowds were really warm, and I was very well received wherever I went. So that's what gave me the hunger to go back. And then like this islands tour is like a blessing. Then like it's amazing. Like because I want to do it as a whole band this time. Like.
And was America a big influence on the new record, White Wonder? Then?
I listen to a lot of American music. Like you can just do whatever you want. Like there's like as opposed to certain records that in Ireland or England that just sound very kind of safe or straight or something like that. Whereas you can juxtapose anything. Like like what I hear in American music is you can just juxtapose anything, from like some scratchy sound with a clean sound, or just I find a lot of bands that I listen to or know a good bit about recording, and that can show in their music, like because they just make things that might be technically sound, but they just sound amazing. Like.
Bright